aesthetically walking down the stairs, but I'm waving at her now. We're on the way to the shopping centre here in Marbella. Something that I'm starting to appreciate a lot is the fact that we work with US clients. I have a lot of free time in the day, so in the morning usually go to the gym. Kind of fell out of routine since the Christmas time. For now it's just enjoying the mornings where I can kind of wake up at any time, usually wake up around 9-10 a.m. and then I don't have to work till 3 p.m. so I can decide to catch up on work if I need to, or I can focus on kind of the needle moving stuff in the business that I need to do. Getting used to that. I'll have to see if I work with clients in Marbella. It's something that I've been thinking about. Maybe start working with some clients in Marbella, some luxury property developers or rental agencies. I'll have to see how that kind of works out, because the industry here is very different. There's no license to be a realtor. You don't have to have a license to be a realtor, unlike the US, which means it's kind of like the Wild West here in Marbella. You can have a lot of people that come in that are tourists that want to sell real estate and sell property, which is a great opportunity. It's definitely something that people can do, but it means a lot of the people I've spoken to so far, they don't have licenses, they probably haven't sold a property yet, and they're just getting started in real estate, so they go work in an agency. So I'll probably have to try and see if there's agencies or agents that are actually selling property and have money to invest into marketing, as that's one of the key things they're going to need to work with my agency Vantage to really take off. I think I'll have to get used to walking around with a microphone on my chest, but I think these new Hollyland microphones are really good for it because they don't stand out as much and they're kind of just like an accessory, so I think it makes it a lot easier to walk around in public and vlog. So we came here for one thing and one thing only, and it's hidden back here. So this is a present from Lucia for Christmas. Starting work today, it's 9 a.m. in the States, in a lot of the states that we would work in. So this is usually the time that I start working at. I want to get into kind of what I do day to day, morning for prep. You'll see in the background I have whiteboard with ideas, we have tripods, I have lighting, and kind of we just moved into this apartment a few months ago, so I've been adding more and more to make it better for content, better backgrounds. I'm probably going to change the pictures, the prints in the background. Needed something for content, and I think they work pretty well. So this is the desk setup. You'll see I have my microphones, which are the Hollyland Lark. I use those for recording video content. I was watching some DDE while I was having coffee. I'm a big fan of Daily Driven Exotics. I love the content the guys put out, and it's easy to watch before I work, and I'm a big car fan, so it's something that I'm always kind of watching. I have my microphone, mouse, keyboard, computer, and kind of a general setup that allows me to work from home. Since moving here, we're just adding to this over and over again. I'm looking at buying a new desk, more lighting. I need to fix this ring light, which is held together with some duct tape at the moment. So a lot of stuff to get the work done. And what I do in the morning is I check client accounts. So I'm in one of our client accounts now, and I will usually check the appointment reporting. So check how many appointments we're booking for clients. You'll see in the last 2 days, this client has just started doing appointment setting. So we have a appointment setter working the account, and in the last 2 days they've gotten 16 appointments, which is a really good result. It means they're speaking to verified leads that my team have spoken to beforehand, before their team has to deal with them. Other than that, it's mainly just going through client ad accounts, so reviewing the ads that are live, checking any ads that may be underperforming, any ads that are performing really well, and then giving that to the editing team to make new content and new videos. So that's kind of what my focus would be in the morning time. I just put the lighting up. Hopefully that helps a small bit with the video, because I think it was a bit pixelated. But yeah, other than that, it's doing an overview of the team, seeing the appointments that are being booked, checking if they need any help on Slack. So checking in with my appointment setters, my graphic designers, video editors. Does anybody need help? And helping them in the morning time. The evening then transitions into a lot of booked calls. So my morning is usually blocked out so people can't book in. But then in the evening time, I have calls booked from YouTube. I have calls booked from outreach. We send email outreach, LinkedIn messages. I follow up with clients to book them in for calls. Once that's booked in, I jump on a phone call and go through either one, I just see what the person needs help with. Can they actually use my own help? Do they need consultancy? Or do they need help with the business that they own? So maybe they need help from the agency. And that's when we pitch the actual service of managing everything for them, booking the appointments. And that's usually what my evening is. So I think today I have 4 booked calls. So I'll jump on those and hopefully start to work with some new partners in the first week of January. We have the bag with all the equipment. We have a tripod ready to shoot some content. Okay, it's Friday morning. We're heading down to Puente Romano, which is a really nice part of Marbella. Go to a new place that's opened up called the Forum. It has some nice cafes, and we're going to shoot some bulk reel content, some content for the YouTube channel. The reels I did before that were outdoors did really well, so I'm trying to shoot a lot more of that content. And content this year is a huge focus across my own accounts and then this YouTube channel and our business account to grow them more this year. Just finished shooting a bunch of content down at the beach, so we're heading back home to have some lunch. But successful day shooting reels and content for social, so looking forward to getting them posted. Okay, so to wrap up this vlog, I want to put these kind of outros at the end of each video and kind of recap what happened each week. So behind the scenes and what I was working on was the outreach, so setting up all the outreach for January. We're trying to do a lot more this year to scale the business. On social media, I made some small vlogging posts just kind of going through what the business is focused on. One of the major things is obviously landing new clients for any agency to scale, but a huge part for me is hiring more staff, especially appointment setters. It's something we need a lot more of. So behind the scenes, I'm working on getting new staff and new appointment setters. I'm also looking to add more clients. So this week we managed to add a new client, which looks really good for the business. They have a pretty big agency in the US. They have a lot of agents, so we're working on a consultancy basis with the owner, and hopefully if that goes well, we'll be signing her for a management to look after all of her agents. She has over 50 agents in her business, so a really good start to the year already, and we're only 10 days in, so looking forward to landing more clients like that on the bigger residential real estate scale, because we do work with a lot of modular housing realtors that are individuals, whereas those big agencies is where we can kind of scale with the business. Another one is we have a call booked for next week with a modular home company, so hopefully that goes well. We had the call, pitched him the pricing, and he rebooked in for next week, which is always a good sign. It usually means that he just has some final questions and he'll sign. So I think that could be the second client of the month. And usually the goal that I want to have now is at least a minimum of 2 clients per month that we sign, and then anything extra is a bonus, and that's kind of our growth. So for 2 clients already, we could already be off to a really good start in the business. Plans for next week would be same again, just doubling down on the outreach, following up with stuff, and then I'm also going to be shooting a lot more podcast content, or what I would call a video series. So it's going to be more Coffee with Corey series, where I interview business owners, people that are in real estate. If you have any suggestions for guests or people you think I should interview, put them in the comments below. I'd love to have more people on and see their expertise in either the real estate business or just the business that they own themselves. I'm going to be reaching out to people to book those in and hopefully do in-person interviews in Marbella, but also I'll be doing them online with people. So that's a big thing that I'm working on. And yeah, moving forward, you can expect more of these vlogs, probably once per week. I'll also be doing the behind the scenes content still, even doubling down on that. I'm trying to do 2 behind the scenes videos, 1 vlog every single week consistently this year to grow the business. And I look forward to kind of bringing people along, showing you behind the scenes, showing you the lifestyle of Marbella, the business, and just what I get up to overall. So thanks so much for watching the first episode. If you have feedback, comment it down below. Make sure to subscribe to see the next one, and I appreciate you watching.